MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dan Straley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them, as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Roll, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Ball 1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Two and 0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3 and 0 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Corey Seager. Batter-pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
First baseman number 35.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This is pulled into right. Number 12 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Miguel.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Come on, Miguel, let's hit it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Come on, Marlins.
2-1, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Up next from Miami, Justin Bour. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
He's going. He's going. He's going.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner on second base.
He's going. He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
That's the difference in today's game. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set and the pitch. Push to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Martin Prado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's just 1 for 13. Fouled away. Prado is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Richie Mota, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning.
That's right. What's your pitch?
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Into the box, number 12. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
3 runs already home here. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
All right, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 2-1 now. 2 out, bases loaded. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers nothing. In now is Yasiel Puig. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 2 for 4. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front a bit too much, and this is a foul ball. On the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. Puig aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Let's go, Marlins!
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes in with an average of .265, 7 homers, and 16 RBIs. Softly hit here to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
2-2, here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben moving in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maben in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go. Chris Taylor waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 12 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Mota waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bohr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Go, Miami.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Come on, Miami.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Go, Marlins.
The 3-0 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Way in front of that fastball.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Rojas over at second. Bohr on at first with nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Let me get that ribbon. He's going.
Now both runners on the move. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second here with nobody out. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it, one down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Ready now for the Marlins, Richie Mota. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now. Number 12 waits on deck. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Up next from Miami, number 12. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head, because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Wood sets. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins lead it 5-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac at the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year. Corey Seager settles in to start things out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Rojas right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Rojas loves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This is line to left. Brinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They're down here 5-1. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley, will start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maybin to follow on deck.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit out towards second. To his right, Barnes. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Wood sets. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 1-0. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Marlins leave one. They're up 5-1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, pitcher Alex.
Next for the Dodgers, Alex Wood. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 5-1. Ross Stripling answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Starlin Castro. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman Starlin Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Martin Prado.
Ready for another shot now, Martin Prado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Richie Mota.
Ready once again, Richie Mota. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Right back at the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Now at the plate, number 12. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, number 12.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Seager retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 home. Popped up. Bellinger shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, pitcher.
JT Realmuto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Realmuto.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They're up 5-1. Odrisamer Despaigne takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Odrisamer Despaigne.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way.
Swing.
And a sinker
1-0.
dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Swing.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. The lifetime history with the Adrisimar d'Espagne. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Strike him out.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 12 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 5-1. Stepping in, Cameron Maybin.
Leading off for the
He's
Marlins.
tasked with starting the Marlins
fielder.
6th.
Cameron Maybin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oh, no.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Let's go, Miami.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Digging in, Justin Bohr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The 0-1 delivery. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Austin Barnes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Under it is the right fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Andrew Cole will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. Moore charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. The lifetime history with Adrisamar Despaigne. He's 2 for 4. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is a cold strike on the changeup.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. Prado was there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Miami's out in front, 5-1. Scott Alexander gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Scott Alexander.
Martin Prado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front. Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his ankle. Oh, but he beats it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Richie Mota is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it
Number
again.
12.
Number 12. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins on top, 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And it's 1-1.
Come on, Al. That's a strike.
The 1-1. Soft liner towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
From the stretch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. 3-2 pitch. Pop high in the air. Rojas is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Kyle Bearclaw will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Derek Dietrich will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home misses off the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Austin Barnes would be next. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
2 out, bases loaded. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers leave him loaded. They're down here 5-1. Ready once again. Lewis Brinson 0 for 2 for him
Leading
to
off
this
for the
point.
Marlins, left fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Ripped down the first base line. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder, number 32, Derek.
Ready now for the
Dietrich.
Marlins, Derek Dietrich. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Outside in a full count. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maven.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maven. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead this one, though, 5-1. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Nick Wickman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Logan Forsythe is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brinson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Brad Ziegler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brad Ziegler.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ziegler, a 6'4" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1. Two and 1.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Rips this one to first, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. Miami put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dan Straley takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Alex Wood worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.